So good evening, friends. Are you getting my voice?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Okay. So we'll start with session. Yesterday we have started again discussing the first aphorism, and we have discussed the one more miasm, the Kantian aspect of understanding the syphilitic miasm in yesterday's lecture. And I have explained my aspect of looking toward the miasm. It is not only a destructive, but it is too constructive also. And that's why it is the one of the important miasm one must look for. I never says that it is destructive. I said it is extreme. So reactions are either too extreme, too good, too bad, and both aspects which we have discussed in yesterday's lecture, and we have discussed both the things, the aurum metallicum aspect, at the same time the Merksol aspect, Merksol, the two important aspects, two different poles of the same miasm, which we have discussed in yesterday's lecture. One is too conscientious, one is too frivolous. So aurum is too conscientious, Merk is too frivolous. Aurum is God religious, Merk is God having godless feeling. Aurum is too industrious, Merk is frivolous, never wants to do such types of work. So see two different poles having the similar miasm, and that is what is the exactly the syphilitic miasm here. And these personalities have similar type of tendency at the pathological level, and that's why extreme reactions which you can find it out with these people, either too much growth, hyperplasia, hypertrophies, these are quite common with the syphilitic miasm. The destruction at the level of the cellular level, producing gangrene-like tendency, which you can find it out over there. The cells gets destructed, the ulcers which are having irregular shapes, irregular margins with aladaceous base, with lot of pus or debris over there, with offensiveness, the characteristic of this syphilitic miasm. And at the same time, the constitution which we have discussed, either too weak or either too strong, both things which are present over there in this miasm. So this is the one more miasm which we have discussed. Today we have to discuss the two important things. I want to discuss the mixed miasmatic traits in today's lecture. And at the same time, I'm going to share tubercular miasm side by side the cancer miasm, very close to each other. One is very close, very difficult to differentiate between the two, the tubercular miasm and cancer miasm, because if you go with the rubrics, you will find there is lot of similarity at multiple level in both miasms. And that's why it is quite difficult also for allopaths also, whether it is a tuberculosis or whether it is cancer, to differentiate between TB and cancer. There is always a question mark on allopath's mind. Same way we have same question mark to differentiate between the tubercular miasm and cancer miasm, because they runs very close to each other. So we'll discuss, I will share the screen with you and then we'll have a chat. So yesterday we have finished with the syphilitic miasm, and then we have started with tubercular miasm. The tubercular miasm constitution is very clear. That's what we have discussed earlier. The tubercular miasm, these are the personalities having very typical constitution. They are still tall, slender, weak, emaciated, narrow-chested with long eyelashes. This is very typical. The tallness everyone knows. Everyone knows the slenderness. Everyone knows weakness, the emaciation. But the narrow-chestedness is very important to understand. You have to find it out, or you have to see the patients of narrow-chestedness. The thoracic span of the chest wall is very, very, very tall, and inside that the abdomen goes. The abdomen is very short over there, and that's why it looks like just a barrel, a small barrel with a narrowness. And this is what is one has to understand. So you have to be very clear regarding all those things over there. and you have to understand exactly what is the narrow chestedness is there. The second thing, long eyelashes. You'll get the one rubric in complete repertory. Eyes chapter, eyelashes, elongated curly eyelashes, and you'll get there the phosphorus, you'll get there the carcinosin, you'll get there the tuberculinum. All three remedies are having the similar features. And that's why I want to tell you that the constitution also is rather very similar in both. It is also similar in the cancer miasm. It, but only thing difference is that cancer miasm patients, the children, they are very affectionate. You feel that you look toward them and they are too attractive. You like them, you love them. So their constitution, when you look toward them, you get attracted towards them, and that's why these are the affectionate children, which are the carcinosin children or cancer children. Whereas as compared, the tubercular children, they are rather irritating you, even though they looks very similar, but they are irritating child. They never sits in one place. They wanders here and there. Wandering is very specific word which comes in tubercular miasm. Traveling is the word which comes more close to the carcinosin. They like the traveling. Tubercular likes to wander. This is the difference. They are very restless. Both of them are restless, but tubercular are very restless. One important word which comes over there is the hectic activity. Activity is too fast and it exhausts them. And that's why after a lot of activity, they get exhausted. If you go read the Bacillium proving, which was done by Rajan sir, Dr. Rajan Sankaran, this word comes again and again, that hectic activity in the Bacillium proving, which he has done. And that is the reality of the tubercular miasm. They are very, very, very active, and that activity is too strong that they cannot control that. So even in your clinic, when they sits in front of you, they never sits in one place. They stands up, then they goes to somewhere else, then they touches something, they finds it out, because their mind is very sharp. They look here and there. They ask many questions to their mother. What is this? What is that? What is this? Every question, and inquiry question is inquisitive type of question. It is the question which is asked with a curious mind, because intelligence is very strong with these persons, and that's why as the intelligence is very strong, that's why it has a typical restlessness which develops over there in tubercular children. Same is true with the carcinosin. Carcinosins are also inquisitive. They always want to ask many things. Only thing is that the tone of both are different. Generally, in tubercular personalities, the tone is harsh as compared the tone which is there in cancer is the mild, gentle, and that's why you love that tone in cancer miasm, which you don't in tubercular miasm. So this is what you have to find it out. This is the important thing which you should not forget. Next slide, which we'll discuss. Tubercular children, one word comes over there is the hyperactive. Hectic activity. Already we have discussed about this tubercular personality. Even the people who are from this miasm, they are restless person. They never sits in one place. They go here and there continuously. They are too restless because their mind is restless. And tubercular mind, it is sorosyphilitic. This is a miasm, which is mixed miasm, where sora is getting mixed with the syphilis, and that's why both of them comes together. So activity of the sora associated with the activity of the syphilis, it becomes a hectic activity, and that exhausts these people. Inquisitiveness, already we have discussed.